Доброе нью-йоркское утро. Я сегодня отправилась на встречу с Ханной. Эту девушку вы, конечно же, помните из серии видео про то, как она пробует еду. Так вот, сейчас я отправляюсь к Ханне, чтобы задать ей некоторые вопросы, чтобы она рассказала о себе, где она живет, с чем она занимается. И да, мы вообще просто проведем с ней ее выходной, посмотрим, какой выходной проводит самый что ни на есть американец, скажем так, американка. Так давно не виделись с Ханной, что я даже волнуюсь. Прям, знаете, как на свидании, что ли. I'm gonna be the weirdo that is following you with this stick. I love it. How are you? Now, so Hannah wants to show us her favorite
Coffee shop? Yeah,
Mm.
this is my favorite in the whole city. I used to come here all the time. I used to live up here.
Oh, yummy!
My favorite.
What are you drinking?
So this is just a black iced coffee. I'm pretty boring.
But let me tell you, that's very American.
It's true. Especially New York.
Especially
just coffee.
just
black.
coffee, just iced because we're in
right.
summer. So I'm sure you do guys remember Hannah from the videos when, you know, we were trying Russian food, we were trying Southern food, but I'm sure you're wondering, who is this girl? Tell me more about her. Like, what does she do? How old is she? What does she live? Where she comes from? Like everything, we want to know this, every little detail about you. Hannah, please tell us. Who are you?
Who am I? Well, for starters, I grew up in North Carolina. I moved to New York a little over 4 years ago. And hey, New York.
New York, yes.
I have 4 younger sisters. There are 5 total.
Wow.
5 sisters.
And I heard you're the wildflower.
I'm the wild one. I'm the one that moved away and went to New York.
Nice.
Yeah, so now I work, I originally moved up here and went to school, started grad school. I ended up not finishing school, I ended up started working. And I was a bartender for a while, I was a waitress for a while.
This is where we met, actually.
Exactly.
It's one of the jobs that give you freedom. It
Yes.
gives you freedom to do your things.
That's right.
And at the same time, do something for your living.
Right.
And like balancing. And I feel like half of New York is doing that.
I feel like everybody is, or has at some point.
Yes.
It's good for flexibility, you know, you can make some cash so you can pay your bills. And then
we don't live for free.
everybody's hustling. So I used to do that, and now I'm working at a commercial real estate firm.
Ooh.
And
Fancy.
I guess so. So that's me. I live in Queens and commute into the city for friends, for jobs.
How does your Sunday look like?
So Sunday mornings, I'll wake up, get dressed, come into the city. If I have enough time, I'll pick up a coffee. And then I'll come to church. And then, depends on the week. Maybe my friends will come with me to church, or we'll go out and get brunch. Brunch is a very big thing in New York.
Yes, Sundays.
Sunday
yeah.
brunch.
And do you mind if we join you for this beautiful day?
Of course, I would love to have you.
Я жду Ханну, она сейчас должна выйти уже из церкви. И да, мы отправляемся сейчас на Yankee Stadium. Да, Ханна переоденется, потому что это very New Yorkish. Look, here she is.
Oh, I was like, where'd you go?
That's very New York. That's we are always carrying in our backpacks and our
It's
bags.
true. So
you know,
many things.
comfy stuff.
That's right. Because New Yorkers walk everywhere.
True.
Everywhere in other cities, people drive. So I used to keep everything in my car, in my trunk. Now this is my trunk.
So we still have a few minutes in between we going to the stadium and church. So I decided to ask Hannah a few questions. Hannah, tell me please, do you think that you are a typical American, you know, food-wise, clothes-wise, just like a habit-wise?
Yeah, I I think I am. I'm pretty standardly American. In terms of clothing, yeah, I mean, like there are fashion trends that come and go, and so I'll lean into them sometimes, but with moderation.
All right.
And then food-wise, I'm pretty American.
Like when you say you're American, what do you mean by that?
I'll definitely splurge and have lots of pizza and junk food. Love my food. And I also try to diet. Everybody's like, gonna go on a diet, and
Because you're in New York.
that's right. and then I'll fall off the wagon and I'll eat all my quesadillas and chips and ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
the ice
good.
cream. So I work with both.
Right.
And then habit-wise, yeah, I'm pretty habitually American, I guess, in terms of like, I try to work out, and sometimes I don't do so well at that. I have a job, I pay my bills. I mean, that's all. That's not, I feel like it's hard because I feel like we say that's American, but really that's just a human being.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
true.
does
Just
that,
human
right?
being.
Everybody's trying to pay their bills and have a place to live and
just
have
enjoy
some food
their
and
life.
enjoy their life with
True.
friends and family. That's all we want.
They're all the same, but like little maybe details might differ.
So what would be
Like for example, going to a baseball game on day off.
true? That's America's pastime.
Let's go, right?
Let's go.
Мы приехали, и сейчас мы идем уже к стадиону.
Ready for the game? So excited. So I try to go a few times a year.
Wondering, can you please tell us what do you think, how are Americans, how are Russian are perceived in our world?
That's a tough question. I'm an American, so it's hard to say how we're perceived because I'm not outside of it.
Right.
But, I think that there are stereotypes that are given to us in terms of immediacy, instant gratification, and big names, and Hollywood, and bigger than life, and always needing the next bigger, better thing, right? So I think that's kind of how America's perceived in terms of materialistically. There are a lot of perceptions that now revolve around politics,
Right.
that really give both sides of the coin a bad rap. Again, I feel like to use stereotypes as a generality can be a bit dangerous. I think that that just is judgment that's cast upon someone without having a lot of knowledge and experience. And so I can't say that I personally have a lot of knowledge. Another American thing is that there are probably people that are not informed but like to pretend that they are.
Okay.
And I will say I'm not as informed as probably I should be about politics or about things like that. But what I do know is that the relationship that I have with my Russian friends and the perception that I've been given because of that is only a positive thing. It's only a good thing. I know that there's a lot of negative image that can be given based on today's politics.
And even Hollywood movies.
Oh, even Hollywood movies.
Russians are all some bad guys.
Oh, all the time. And, you know, if we listen to that and we listen to social media, we're never going to give each other a chance.
Right.
And so I think it really just means getting more involved. I think that means going and befriending and going and making relationships. Because that's how you're going to be able to understand.
Exactly.
You're not going to be able to understand if you sit at home on your phone and you're scrolling through all the filters and you're figuring out that's not going to get you involved. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make things better. It's not going to give you more understanding. I think that, I guess I can't really speak to Russians in terms of their ordinary challenges because I'm not Russian, but
Right.
I am a human and I feel like we're all humans, and so I feel like we all have basic needs and goals, and that's to provide for ourselves, to make a life, to have a family, to have love, to have success, to and that's family, that's friends, so I feel like everybody, Russian or American alike, help is going to come from real conversations that are made from active participation with friends and with non-friends. Get out and talk to somebody. Talk to another American. Talk to another Russian and get their actual opinion. Don't trust the headlines.
True.
Talk to the people who know it for a fact.
Yes.
Because that's the only way that you're going to gain understanding and clarity about the way things actually are.
Russian-American relationship are happening over here right now.
That's right. It's happening right now. You see
Right
this?
now, yes.
This is the best thing. Peace and love and all the heart to everyone, every human.
Love and peace.
That's right. Love and peace, baby.
I know that today we're living this baseball life where we spend almost the whole day in here, and I didn't know that
How do you extend the game on
it's a
that?
day-long activity. I'm surprised. I thought it's like boom boom the game and you're leaving.